Hello, Chris Delaney here, interview coach and author of the new book, What is Your Interview Identity? In this series, we're going to teach you how to answer the most commonly asked job interview questions. Today, I'll teach you how to answer that interview question, tell me about your last job. Now, most candidates wrongly believe to answer this interview question, they need to be talking about the company culture, duration in the role, company successes and the size of their past organisation. The required answer isn't that obvious. What employers are really asking when they say, tell me about your last position is, how did your last job prepare you for this new role? This is the hidden meaning behind this job interview question. Think about it. Why would an employer ask about the company culture or the size of an organisation the applicant used to work at? Remember, the key goal of a recruitment process is for the employer to predict the job performance of each applicant, and then the best perceived performer will be offered the position. To answer this question then, you need to allow the employer to understand what skills you developed that will be useful in this organisation, what ideas, knowledge and experience will be useful if you were to be employed. Do you have a skill or quality that would add value to the business plan? Were you influential in the completion of a project or outcome? Maybe a project that this new organisation are likely to be starting soon. Or maybe your work ethic or your character has helped to increase business output. So rather than focus on the duration, the culture of the past organisation, what you need to be focusing on is the added value you can bring to the new company. To answer this interview question, you can use the interview formula past achievement, process plus future success. So all you do here is give an example of when you've achieved something in a previous role, break down a process for that achievement, and then talk about how you can use that same process in the new organisation. So basically, the employer can hear you've had amazing results, the process to gain those results, and you explain how you can use that same process in their company. An example of this would be a school teacher who has turned an underperforming class round into gaining the highest GCSEs results. She might talk about the process of this, where she made detailed lesson plans but used kinesthetic, visual and audio learning techniques, as well as a little bit of one-to-one motivational coaching. This process can be detailed a little bit further, but the idea is to break the process down into simple steps so the employer knows that if they follow those same routine, they'll get the same achievement as the past employer did. The way to end this interview question is saying, if I was to work for you, I would embed this same process of A, B and C to achieve the same outcome and the same results. So a very simple formula: talk about something you achieved in a previous organisation, break down the process for that achievement, the steps and actions that you took, and then finally talk about how you can use that same process in the future organisation once employed. A couple of extra interview tips. 1. Search your employer by name on Google, LinkedIn or Facebook. Find their interests, what schools they went to, what previous employers they worked at. What you're looking for here is commonality. What have you done that they have done? What are your interests that are their interests? And naturally bring this up in conversation during the interview process. This builds an affinity between you and the employer. Next, be seen as valuable. What you want to be talking about is your unique selling point, the skill, quality, experience or knowledge that you have that no one else will have who's being interviewed on this particular day. This allows you to stand out, to be in the limelight, so people see you as someone worth hiring. And finally, be positive with your language. Delete words like try. Don't have that during the interview process. What you need to talk about is what you can do, what you will do. Use positive language to be seen as a positive applicant. So that's it for today. For more interview answers and questions, subscribe to the Employment King YouTube channel or go to employmentking.co.uk, and also look for the new book, What is Your Interview Identity, for lots more tips, tricks, advice all based on job interview research. So the information in this book is based on academic research, which will help you stand out from a competitive job marketplace.